Let's go, boys. So today I'm going to be breaking down a trade that I took today on GBPJPY. I took buys today in New York session. That was the only trade I took this week because the market has been testing me the whole week. Like I didn't take any other trade apart from this week. The whole. Uh, so today that was the only trade I took. We managed to make about 7% on our 100K account, making us about leaving us with like 3% left to pass phase one, which will be passed this week for sure. No cap, we're gonna pass phase one this week. So I'm gonna go ahead to it. I'm gonna waste a lot of time. So as you guys see, this is the trade that was here today, and I'm gonna take back things so I can explain to you guys the main reason why I take this trade. Okay, so if you go back in time, you guys can see, go back on the hourly time frame, you guys to see the history of this whole thing. So we took out major liquidity. What was the major liquidity? We had an Asian low right here. The later got induced. You guys can see, and first delete this. We had an Asian low right here. The later got induced, right? Creating another wick for an efficiency pullback to come back and also take this one out. Same thing that happened. This one later got taken out, right? Okay, so what do we see? This one later got taken out. We later took out this one right here. Had an inducement. What confirms an inducement is the pullback. Right after this happened, liquidity price code took this liquidity and then gave us a little reaction. So I understood price. This is a strong zone. The price liquidated. Price literally took out that zone, and to even make it more pricey, this overall wick also got induced. With to zoom in, and see, it actually got induced. You guys can see right here, it actually got induced. So we had a minor small inducement right here, which counts as an inducement as well. So this overall zone was taken out, which leaves enough room and space for this trade to actually give us a reversal. So another confluence was that Lambda session was bearish. Lambda session was bearish. What do I mean? You guys can see Lambda session was forming high highs, lower lows, lower highs, high lows, lower lows, stuff like that. So if we come right here, we want to mark these zones out. This is high, this is a low, high, that is low, then high, that it is low. So price was really making lower highs until we had our London New York session window open right here. This window session open right here, and then this is what I always tell my students: every single time we have a one leg right here, we always have to wait for a two leg, because keep in mind we have no POI. There's no point of interest. There's no high time frame point of interest that we have behind here. So the only thing that we can relate and the only thing that we can fall on is only a two leg protocol, which is a one leg right here, and the two leg that gets formed, which is this right here, has to respect the one leg zone. It does not have to break below the zone. So you guys can see we had that, and then this two leg later led to this high right here that caused the break of structure, because we had a previous chalk, because this chalk that was formed is the one that led to this lower low that took out both these major liquidity zones right here. So these two legs led to this high, and then leaving us with an unmitigation zone right here. So what we do, we drop down into lower time frame, looking for a cleaner zone within 2 minutes. Look for a cleaner demand zone right here. Right after that, we found that out. So had our zone right here that we marked out at about like 10 pip stop loss, which is not bad at all. What made this better is that price came close to our zone. I was very disciplined, never entered from here, because I understand my time frame window starts at 6 a.m. Which is 2 p.m. UK time. So I waited for price to create an inducement. So this is another wick right here that was created, which indicates strong volume, because people are going to want to enter from here again. Price is going to take them out. Something that happened, as you can see, press price real quick. Wait for time-based manipulation, shows that we're bullish. So every single time you guys see a candlestick, time-based manipulation, a candlestick that is bullish like this, that happened on the same hour, bullish candlestick, indicating that guys, buyers are starting to come in control. Why? Because we understand price is no longer forming lower lows, lower highs. It's forming high, low that led to this high, low that led to this high. So basically it's starting to get bullish. The same thing we could expect right here. You know what I mean? So the same thing, guys. It's literally that easy because that's how price moves, right? So we wait, and be patient. We wait for our time, and the price forms is high refuses to break, and then price comes to liquidates and induces this level, and then guess what? It taps into our zone. We have to tap into our zone, enter for our buys. We aim for our 1 to 3 right here, as you can see. 1 to 3, and then take partials, moving stoppers to break even. What happened is price did give us the move right away. So right after that, price created a new lower low, so a new higher low, which is this low that led to this high, causing this breach in the market, and then causing this higher low. So this higher low, right after I had my price give me my 1 to 3 RR, and then I moved my stoppers from break even. I'm stoppers from here to break even, and from break even all the way to this next higher low. That's called moving and managing your trade. Using a trading stop loss, you always move your stop loss as price keeps going up. So yes, I realized there was a level of resistance that would potentially happen right around this zone. Marked it out as a fake out zone right here. I understood I would take most of my profits, most of my percentage profits right here. So what happened is, as price approached the zone, I started seeing zone starting to reject, as you can see. So the moment price literally pulled back up in the zone, I right here, I managed to take out 90% of the trade, and then I only remained with 10% volume running, and my stop price is right here. So later on, what happened is price later came back and took me out at my stop loss. So we later hit stop loss right here, which was still in profit, which means nice trade, great breakdown. We ended up making 6K in profit. I want to put the screenshots right here so you guys can see that. And I'll see you guys in the next video where I pass my phase 1, and that was today's breakdown.